The majority of games covered so far on the channel have been made with either Unity or Unreal Engine, so I thought I'd just take a look and see if there's some alternatives out there. Say hello to Godot. Godot is an open source feature-packed cross-platform game engine used for creating 2D and 3D games. It features a fully integrated game development environment, so creators will find everything they need to make their games a playable, downloadable reality. And not only does it provide outstanding tools for game development, but it also features a wide variety of other games by other creators just like you that you can download to support them, which is pretty cool, I think. So on today's episode, we're going to dive into some of the best games available now or coming soon on Godot. We'll also dive into one development tool on the site unlike any that I've ever seen. So that seems like a pretty good place to start. Say hello to Dungeon Draft. Now this is a mapping tool that's specifically made for role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. So if you've got an RPG fantasy game on your mind, this could be just the tool you need to make it happen. You guys, I'm not kidding. Godot is full of tools just like this catered towards specific types of gameplay. I mean, this is a toolbox with everything you need to create an incredible unique game. Dungeon Draft features a built-in dungeon and cave creator, so you'll be able to lock your characters up, no worries there, as well as smart object scattering, a built-in lighting system, a smart tiling system, and you don't even need the internet to use it. That's right, you can head to a freaking remote cabin in the woods and make a D&D game last all weekend with no annoying interruptions from the outside world. Beautiful. This truly unique tool was created by Megasplot and is released last February. If you head to Godot to download it today and begin your fantastical game creation adventure. So now that you have an idea of what this site has to offer in the development stage, let's take a look at some of the most creative and exciting games to be made on the platform. At number 4, we have Kingdoms of the Dump. Kingdoms of the Dump, which took much of its inspiration from Zelda, is a SNES-styled role-playing game where you'll be playing as Dustin Binsley, a trash can knight who's trudging through, garbage dumps. Now, we all like our stories to be authentic, and this one is as real as it gets because it was actually made by janitors / indie developers, Roach Games. I mean, guys, this game is literally a trash can fantasy created by people who know a lot about trash cans. You'll explore through abandoned train stations, toxic waste landfills, kingdoms drowning in a thick green must. This game is as gross as it is delightful, as hilarious as it is just plain fun. Kingdoms of the Dump won't be available to download until October the 22nd, 2021, but you can stay tuned with the development progress on Godot. At number 3 is Human Diaspora. So who's ready to fight some aliens? I know I am. Human Diaspora is a space-tastic adventure where you'll find yourself on a foreign planet after a trip through outer space. There, you'll be tasked with saving humanity from an enemy invader, and your battles will take you through space, sea and land. Now this is a first-person shooter game, so be ready to pull that trigger and rescue mankind. Human Diaspora opened for early access in September and it's available to play on Windows. The game was created by Leo Caesar 3D. And number 2, we have Gravity Ace. So in Gravity Ace, you'll get to shoot lasers into outer space as you blast your way through dark caverns past enemies and into stars, all while surviving the struggles of staying alive without oxygen. That's right, this is one cave-flying game that will take you back to the days as a kid shooting lasers on your TV screen for hours on end. You'll be playing a United Earth Navy pilot who's on a mission to sabotage your enemies by raiding their bases and destroying their supply networks. Gravity Ace is fast-paced, intense and packed with 24 missions through dangerous enemy bases. It was created by John Watson and was released in early access in October. Again, you can head to Godot to learn more about the game, and it's available on Windows. And number 1, we have Zodiac. Now, X Zodiac is a great game for anyone who loves bright colours, beautiful scenery and intergalactic adventure. In other words, this is a great game for literally every human. This retro-styled animation is designed in the image of the classic 90s 3D games. In X Zodiac, you play as Caillou, who's fighting to free the world of the Sanzaru star system from intergalactic terrorists. So, pretty low stakes. The game has 12 levels, but secret areas and side paths will keep you playing for long after you complete them. There are multiple paths that you can take, and you'll be battling some boss terrorists at every turn. This is a seriously fun one, guys, so don't miss it. X Zodiac was created by Ben Hickling and will be released for Windows, Apple and the Nintendo Switch in March 2021. Well folks, whether you want to create a playable universe of your very own or you just want to find some cool new games, Godot is totally worth checking out. So don't miss out on some of the latest and greatest games that indie developers have to offer.